Hi guys, hello boys and girls, that's me Robbie, and I'm back with another video. And in this video we're going to talk about a funny thing I came to know through one of my YouTube commentators' comments, and it's Sachin. He's actually a customer of mine, and we've known each other for a good while, and there's been plenty of email exchange and all, and I really like this guy. And hi Sachin, how are you getting on? And what he says is a funny thing. He's been to a meditation center, and he hasn't been allowed to speak for 10 days straight, right? And then he says, and you know what? On the 11th day, I was actually struggling to speak in his native language, which is really common sense. It actually does make sense, because any language, not just the English language, but any language for that matter, is a real life skill. It's a physical skill, right? You have to be able to use your mouth in order to speak. And what happens when you don't speak for 10 days straight? You just gradually and slowly use your ability to speak in your native language, let alone English. So this is just to emphasize the importance of speaking in English if you're anything serious about improving your English fluency, right? This is just to stress the importance of the spoken practice, right? Because you can clearly see now that even if you don't speak in your native language, you will slowly lose your eloquency and your fluency. So English is no different. And probably this is relevant when it comes to the English language even to a greater degree, because if you have some fluency issues already, and if you don't speak, your English is going to suffer to a greater extent than your native language. But basically I recorded this video just to highlight the importance of spoken English practice for the millionth time, because this is what I keep reiterating all over and over and over again in my videos, in my articles, on my blog. Basically, you have to be speaking, and if you don't speak, you just can't develop your ability to speak in English, and as we can see now, even in your native language. Thanks, Sachin, for pointing this out to me. And actually, in relation to this, I remembered something else. Years ago, maybe it wasn't in connection with some film. Robinson Crusoe was the character. What was it? A book or a film? I think both. Basically, it's a very old piece of fiction where the main character is cast away in an ocean, and then he starts living on a deserted, very remote island. Yeah, Robinson Crusoe, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I can look it up online. Robinson Crusoe. That's right. And who was the author of this book? Daniel Defoe. Yeah, that's right. Published in 1719, so it's very long time ago, right? But if I'm not mistaken, this character lived on the remote island for a long time, and he might not be the one who lost his ability to speak. But in connection to this, I've heard about cases of people being either abandoned or involved in similar situations where they've been left alone for long periods of time, for decades, right? And then they inevitably lose their ability to socialize, to communicate, to speak. And it obviously wouldn't be the case with me, because I would just keep speaking with myself, because that's what I do all the time anyway. But if a person is not really sociable and hasn't used to the concept of exercising the spoken language, that's what would happen inevitably. You would lose your ability to speak even if you're in your native language, let alone English. So once more, my dear friends, my fellow foreign English speakers, if you want to be a fluent English speaker, you have to speak with others, with yourself, doesn't matter, right? Okay, thanks for your attention, and see you soon again. Bye-bye.